What does this week's energy have to offer us? We're going to find out today in the weekly wisdom. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for listening to or watching the Manifesto on Purpose show. I am your host, Kimbaley. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and energy here today. Thank you for all of those you invite. And thank you for subscribing here and on the website at Kimbaley, KIMBALEY.com. And you know how I feel about you. The God in me loves the God in you. Before we even get started, let me let you know that the show is brought to you by Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn. I'm inviting you to join Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn and his very special guest, horologist in Peru, on March the 18th as he discusses the power of precious metals. He was on Lloyd's channel before, but the video was taken down. No worries this time because he'll be able to talk just like he wants to. And it's important because he's going to be talking about precious metals on a metaphysical level. He's going to talk about the health benefits of precious metals. And he's also going to talk about why you should be focusing on investing in precious metals for yourself. So check that out. Again, it's on March the 18th. You can click on the QR code in the bottom of the flyer to join. You can also go to Linktree/numbers and you. And you can also go to Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. It's March 2025. Have you gotten your Astro-Numerology forecast for the year? Make sure that you get that so you can plan successfully for the rest of your year. Not only can you get your Astro-Numerology forecast for the year, you can get your personal report, a compatibility report, and something that is very, very important, your business report. And I've even gone deeper with this business report. I'm now offering branding and rebranding with this business report. I'm offering consultations for businesses. So if you are interested in starting a new business, or if you're already in a business and you want to make sure that you're attracting the right audience, you're marketing to the right people, that you're doing things at the most favorable time for your business, and that you're aligning your business with success, check out on Kimbaley.com the new business consultation options. Now let's get into the reading for today. It's been a while and I'm excited. So if you have not ever been to a weekly wisdom, I'm going to tell you right now what the weekly wisdom is. The weekly wisdom is just us finding out what the energy is for the week ahead. What can we expect? How can we challenge ourselves to grow in the week ahead? And I do that using the oracle cards and the numerology on the card. I will start with the universal reading. This reading will be for everyone for the week. And then I will read by the numbers 1 through 9. So your birthday number is the number that you'll listen to find out what you can expect for the week. This is how it works. If you're born on the 4th of the month, your birthday number is a 4. If you're born on the 13th of the month, simply reduce that by adding 1 plus 3, and 1 plus 3 is right back down to 4. So your birthday number would still be a 4. I will also call out the corresponding zodiac signs. Your zodiac sign may resonate with this also. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to use the deck that I usually use, the Wisdom of the Oracle. And this deck is by Colette Baron Reed. I'm just going to give the cards one big shuffle, and then I'll pull from that deck. And then for the advice cards, I'm going to go to my trusty dusty Trust Your Vibes deck by Sonia Chakwet. And then at the end, I hope I remember because sometimes I forget, I will give you an affirmation to help you get through your week. I hope everybody is doing fine. I really miss this. It feels good to shuffle these cards. It's been a while. It's been a while. So what have you been up to? Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what birthday number you're listening for. And not only that, let me know if it sounds like it resonates with you or not. Okay, we got our big shuffle here. One more. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to get started with the first card. This says new life. And this card is a 12 card. Things are expanding. Things are getting bigger. Things are growing. You're beginning to see things on a larger scale. Like you may have seen things in a limited way before, but your life is about to expand. You're going to be doing things that are new to you and different to you, things that you have never been doing before. You're going to start tapping into your creativity. But with this number 12 here, this number is also saying, pay attention. Pay attention to the people around you to make sure that during this new time, you're not being taken advantage of. Because sometimes when you step into something that's new and people know that you're into something that's new, they may try to pull a fast one on you. So this is saying, although this time is going to be so different for you and so exciting for you, it's telling you, don't lose sight of who you are. And also know that you need to pay attention and be aware of the people that are in your life. The next card is the Orphan card. This is a number 5 card. And the energy that I'm feeling is that you could be coming from a place of darkness, but also when you're stepping out into something new, you may feel as if you're going to have to leave some things behind. It's a part of the level up sometimes, because there's certain things that you may not be able to take with you on the next level. Those things may be a negative mindset. Those things may be people that bring negativity to you all of the time or make you feel limited in yourself. So at this time, you may feel like you're all alone, because you know the saying, it feels lonely at the top. And it's not necessarily, a bad thing. Sometimes it means that whatever has fallen away from you is what is helping you grow to that next level. So you have to look around you and see what things are going to have to be left behind in order for me to move forward to this new level. And this is where it gets complicated because the fork in the road card is here. This is the 13-4 card. This is saying to me that this is a situation where you may be dealing with some conflict between power. You know, you may feel like people have been telling you that you need to go one way, but you feel the need to go in the opposite direction. Do you follow what everybody else is telling you, or do you follow your heart? You know, and you have to step up and you have to use that power over yourself to make the right decision and to go in the way that you know is right for you. Because although these people can give you advice, they really don't know what is best for you. Only you know what's best for you. So at this point, when you're stuck at the fork in the road, just know if you're there in fear and you don't move forward, then you will remain there. If you go in the direction that other people want you to go in, even if it seems like the right direction, you'll never be happy. The best choice for you is to go in the direction that you feel called to go in for yourself. So make sure that you're doing that. And the next card is building blocks. What it's saying is, and this is a 28-1 card, that 4 is connected to that 1. So we're looking at number 1. This number 1 is also talking about that new beginning. This number 1 is telling you how to start that new beginning. So what's happening is, once you make that decision to go in the direction that you want to go, there's no need for you to be afraid, because the building blocks will be there in place for you to help you build to get to that level that you want to get there. So have no fear. Step out on faith. That's what this card is telling you. This card is telling these cards, the universal reading is telling you that it's time for elevation. It's time for you to grow. But in order for you to grow, there may be some things that you're going to have to look at. There may be some things that you're going to have to leave behind. This is a time for you to step out on faith and to go in the direction of what's best for you. The energy that I'm feeling for this universal reading is what's best for you. Wow, that's deep. What is best for you? Do you ever take the time out to think about what's best for you? Because sometimes we don't even pay attention to it, but we do a lot of things based on other people's perception or other people's opinions. Do you ever really take the time out to find out, instead of just going with the flow, finding out what's best for you, even if it doesn't seem like the rational or logical thing to do at the time? And now I'm going to the advice card for the universal reading. And I'm going to do the same thing. Give one big shuffle and pull another card. And like I said, that's very deep for you. What's best for you? This is what you need to be thinking about this week. What is best for you? Are you doing those things now? Would you like to get to that point where you are doing those things now? So the advice card is fake it till you make it. This is the number 9 card. Letting things go, completion, closure, but also manifesting your dreams and manifesting your reality. This 9 also represents passion. This 9 also tells you to step out on faith. This is saying step out on faith. You may not know exactly where you're going right now, but just step out there. because things are happening as you go. And when people tell you this is the direction that you need to go into, you fake it till you make it. Oh, I already got this. I know what I'm doing. You don't have to tell them that you are lost. You don't have to tell them that you don't know what you're going to do next. You just let them know, I got this. Fake it until you make it. Because then when you tell them that you don't and that you're in fear, they're going to give you more reason to be in fear. Remember, this is about doing the things that you want to do, going in the direction that you want to go in, choosing what's best for you. We're going to start with the number 1 birthday. So if you're born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th of the month, you are a number 1. Or if you come under the signs of Leo or Aquarius, you are a number 1. This is This is the number 11. This is the master number 11 card. And it says go the distance. The energy that I'm feeling here, because it's interesting, because the master number 11 card goes with Leo. So the interesting thing here is that you have the vision already of where you want to go. This card is just telling you to go for it. It's verifying whatever it is that you want to do, you can achieve it. Just step out there and go for it. This is saying you've been questioning yourself for a long time, wondering, should I do it? Should I do it? And people been in the background, perhaps saying no, stay where you are. But this card right here is saying go the distance. So what this means is, don't even think about the small dream. Go for that big vision that you've been dreaming. Go for the gusto. And let me check with the Trust Your Vibes deck to check. Cloak yourself in light. Just know this is a time that you're going to be protected. And this card also equals the number 12. So that's why the energy is saying that there may be people that may be trying to talk you out of things. But you know what? In that case, it could be very well that the people are trying to talk you out of your vision because they want you to fulfill their vision. So do what's best for you. Protect yourself. Go within, listen to self, so that when other people come to you with stuff, you're already solidified in who you are and what you plan to do. What are you going to do for yourself? What do you want for self? Let's move on to the number 2 card. You are a number 2 card if you're born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, the 29th of the month, or if you come under the signs of Cancer, you are a number 2. Let's see what your card says, number 2. Truth be told, this is the 14-5 card. The energy that I'm feeling right here is for you, number 2. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. When people try to get up in your business, you tell them like it is. This doesn't mean that you have to be nasty with them or anything. I like to call it nice nasty. You let them know, okay, I appreciate what you have to offer me, but at the same time, I got this. I got this. So this right here is saying you are already wise enough to know. And that is something that you can tell people. I already know what decision I need to make. I don't need to rely on others. I have to find out what's best for me, and I have to do what's best for me. So I don't have to rely on others because I already have that wisdom within me. So this right here, you just let them know, number two. And like I said, you can do it in a compassionate, diplomatic way. Let them know that, thank you for your consideration. Thank you for thinking of me. However, I got this. I got this. And you got the number one card. And this is the number, I'm thinking with this number one card, step out on faith. And it's saying woo woo is wonderful. It's saying that you are happy in the space that you're in. And even if you don't feel necessarily happy at this point, you know how to get yourself there through meditation, through spending time with self, walking through nature. Get yourself to the point where you're psyched up about this idea of what's getting ready to happen to you. Get excited about the newness. Now we're going to go on to the number three. You are a number three if you're born on the 3rd, the 12th, or 21st, 30th of the month, or if you come under the signs of Pisces and Sagittarius. Chaos and conflict, number three. This is a number 33, 6 card. And number three, what this is saying to you is that sometimes it may seem chaotic during this time, but you have to remember that you're going through a transformation. But this is not a time for you to just sit out and wait for things to blow over. This is a time for you to be studying yourself. This is a time for you to be learning about that thing that you're leveling up in. This is a time for you to be in that space of balance and harmony, no matter whether it seems like chaos or conflict or not. This is a time for you to be grateful within the midst of the storm, because you know that a change is going to come. Number three. And the advice card that I have for you is to call on your healer guys. And this is the 14-5 card. And this right here is letting people know that can help you. I'm going through a rough time right now. It may be a therapist. It may be someone that can help you talk through things, maybe a close friend or something else. So when things feel like they're overwhelming to you, reach out and touch someone who cares. And that the energy that I'm feeling for this is that this time may seem difficult, but what I'm hearing is it's nothing that can't be healed. And in the end of this, you're going to see that your wishes are fulfilled. So we're going to move on to the number 4 card, born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st of the month, or come under the signs of Aquarius or Leo. You are a number 4. This is the number 6 card, and the number 6 is the opposition to the number 4. And I don't know what's going on for you, number 4, but there's something that's happening that's not for you at this time. Just because it's not for you at this time does not mean that it won't be for you during a later time. But what it's saying is this is not for you. And I see an image. It's like a chess game. It's saying not at this moment. And it's a fortune cookie here that's letting you know there's a message in what's going on right now. But you need to be patient and allow this message to unravel before you decide what direction you're going to take. Because this is your opposition number, this is saying to you, slow down, be cautious, be patient. At this time, I don't know what it is. It could be an experience. It could be something that you are trying to gain or something that you want to start. And you know what this thing is because you keep receiving oppositions for this thing. It's like every time you get started, something comes up to set you off course, or it never goes quite the way that you want it to. And it's because it's not for you. And that does not mean, once again, that it is never going to be for you. It just means that it's not for you at this time. This is something that you have to grow into. And let's see what the advice card says about it. Mm, You're not ready, number 4. And it's important because the number 4 came up on this card. So this is a confirmation. And this card says back to the basics. This is saying that you've taken yourself too high for this moment. It's saying that you need to go back. That's the thing about the number 4. Some people don't understand this, but the important thing about the number 4 is supposed to do things in order, right? Because the number 4 is talking about building. However, the very first thing that you put in place when you're building something is a foundation. Now, think about if that foundation is shabby. If that foundation is shabby, then there's going to be problems with the rest of the building as it's coming up or after it comes up. So it is important to have a strong, firm foundation. And the way that I'm looking at foundation today is foundation is the basics, because you reached a certain level, number 4. And although it may seem like you're ready, it's telling you go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. And it's not saying that you've done something wrong. It's just saying that there's room for improvement before you move on to the next level, number 4. So let me go on to the number 5. You are number 5 if you're born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd of the month, or if you come under the signs of Gemini and Virgo, you are a number 5. 16-7. And the card is all that glitters. Wow, this is interesting. 16-7, that's another moon number. And that's a number ruled by Neptune. So this can be, speaking of deceptions, especially since this card says all that glitters. Don't believe everything you hear. Believe none of what you hear and some of what you see. This is saying that on your journey of leveling up, don't believe everything that people come to you with. And remember that cornerstone card, which is the very first card that I pulled, equaled up to a number 12, which speaks of being in a position where others can take advantage of you. So this right here is saying that just because it looks good, it may not be good. So you may want to do more observation when getting into things so that you can make sure that you're not being taken by the illusion, number 5. And the card is call on your joy, guys. And this is the number 16 too. And look at that. The moon is right there. Call on your joy, guys. So it's letting you know that even though people may try to make you believe things that really aren't that what's right for you, just continue to be in gratitude. Continue to be in a state of joy. So those things that are real for you can manifest in your life, number 5. And we're going to go on to the number 6, born on the 6th, the 15th, or the 24th of the month. You are a number 6, and this is another master number 11 card, the 29. Breathe. Wow, breathe. Number 6, you're doing too much, number 6. It's like, and to me, I'm hearing perfection. I'm hearing perfection. It's like you're running around trying to make sure that everything is perfect. I don't know if you got an event that's going on that you're preparing for, or if it's just your life in general. It's like you just want things to be perfect. But what this card is telling you is that it's important for you to step back and take a breath. Because if anything is perfect, it gives you nothing to learn and no room to grow. So you don't want or even need for anything to be perfect. You need to step back and take a breath, relax. And that's what this 2 energy is. This is water energy. And when we look at the number 6, that's an earth sign. That's growth, that water, nurturing, that earth. That's growth. That's the way that you grow, by taking a breath. And when we think about it, even when we speak, our breath, it contains water. So it's powerful, the breath. So take time to breathe. That's for you, number 6. Let me see what your advice card is. Oh my goodness. This can't be real. See, the number 1 card came and said, remember to breathe, number 6. And this is your opposition because it's the 1 and the 1 is connected to the 4. Remember to breathe, number 6. This is important. I know there's so many things that's pulling you in so many different directions because you want everybody to be happy. But nobody is going to be happy all the time. And you can't make everybody happy. This is the time when you have to ask yourself, what's best for me? And what's best for you right now, number 6, according to these cards, is that you remember to breathe. Okay, we're going to go on to the number 7, born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th of the month, or come under the sign of Cancer. You are a number 7. And you got your card. This is the 34/7 card. And it says in this card, you got a leg up. So what this is telling me about you, number 7, is you already know what's best for you. And that's a great start. But what I'm hearing also is, now that you know what's best for you, make sure that you follow through with it. Make sure that you don't let anything impede your progress. Make sure that you don't allow anybody to talk you out of it because you already know what's best for you, number 7. This means that you're in the perfect position right now. This card is favorable to you because this is your number. This comes from the result of your going within, your meditation, all of the efforts that you have been using to get deeper into self, number 7. So congratulations. You got a leg up on it. You already know what's best for you. However, just make sure that you remember that and that you stand on business. And what your advice card is, and this is the 32-5 card. This is aura cleanse. This means number 7, especially when you're around a lot of people or when you are around different people, then you need to be protecting yourself spiritually. You know, sometimes you can do this prior to you being in those situations. However, not all the time will you be able to do that. Yes, you can do it while you're in these situations, but definitely make sure that you cleanse yourself spiritually after, whenever, and this spiritual cleanse, this aura cleanse that I'm feeling is not just like a protection technique or something like that. Sometimes that aura cleanse is just really going within yourself and reminding yourself who you are. It's detaching from the world. And that helps protect your energy, number 7. So make sure that once you're in those situations that you detach. You're able to escape that part of it, the part of the world, you know. So now we're going to go on to the number 8, born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th of the month, or come under the sign of Capricorn. You are a number 8. And this is the number 36 card. Come to the edge, number 8. You need to test yourself. You're in the midst of this expansion right now. And what's best for you? What's best for you is coming to the edge, is stepping outside of your comfort zone, is being fearless. Sometimes you need a better approach than your slow way of, or your steadfast way of approaching things. Sometimes you have to show your passion. Sometimes you have to step into the unknown. Albert Einstein says that insanity is doing the same thing over, but expecting different results. Number 8, what you have done in your life so far has worked out great. But have you ever thought about what would happen if you stepped out on faith? Number 8, this is your time to live. I don't know why I'm hearing this. There's something that you want to do, but you're like, oh, that's a bit too much for me. It's time for you to live. So come to the edge, number 8. And let me see what your the 31-4 card here. And it's saying pray. So the energy that I'm feeling is, if you're not quite sure how to do that, then tap into prayer. And it just doesn't have to be prayer. It can be meditation. You know, sometimes to calm your fear. Sometimes when you feel anxiety, which when people start to do things new, they may feel a little bit of anxiety. One thing that will help you is if you go to a quiet place and you take slow, deep breaths and just focus in the moment and forget about everything else around you. So when you get to that point that you're afraid to step out there, then go within yourself to calm yourself down. We're going on to the finale, the number 9. If you're born on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th of the month, you are a number 9. Or if you come under the signs of Aries and Scorpio, you are a number 9. Oh, you got the 42-6 card, number 9. Chop wood. Back in the day, in the southern states, chopping wood was considered to do hard work or manual labor. It took a lot. And people often use this when they were upset because so much energy went into that thing, into chopping wood or whatever else that busy work was, so that they could calm down, so that they can get a shift in their mind. Number 9, this is what's happening to you. There are times when you get overly passionate. There are times where you may get overly aggressive. But we have to remember that number 9 is a Mars ruled number. And Mars rules energy. So, what you have to do, especially when you're feeling too impulsive, or if you're feeling antagonistic, if you're feeling like you're in a bad mood or irritable, then you need to chop wood, meaning you need to find a way to get rid of that energy that's built up within you. So, how you get rid of this energy is going out working out, walking, cardio, running, anything that helps you get this energy out. Sex is a good way to release this energy. Sometimes, number 9, you can build up so much tension, and this tension is just like energy that will boil over if you continue to let it just sit there. So, what you have to do is you have to get rid of that energy. And another thing that you can be doing is mentally distract yourself. Mentally, when you're upset about something, when there's something going on, put your head into work. Put your head into a new project to try to shift your mood. And number 9, when you're in those impulsive moods, when you feel like you're irritable, this is not the best time to choose what's best for you. The best time to choose what's best for you is when you release, or after you release that built up energy that is within. And let me go to the advice card. Make a note of it. This is the number 7 card. This is what I'm hearing. You need to pay attention to what ticks you off. You need to pay attention of what takes you to the next level. This is really finding out more, going deep within yourself, because this is a number 7 card. Going deep within yourself to recognize patterns. Because the important thing is when you recognize patterns, you find solutions to some of the problems that you've been dealing with, number 9. Well, that is our reading for this week's wisdom. I hope it resonated with you all. Please let me know in the comment section below if you are interested in having a personal reading. You can always reach out to me at Kimbaley, KIMBALEY.com. And before I close out, we're just going to do a recap on what the universal reading was. And what this universal reading was all about doing what's best for you. You are on the horizon of something new, something big, an expansion in your life. So this right here is telling you to prepare for it. And you're going to prepare for it by, number 1, making sure that you're protecting yourself from the energies that are around you. Number 2, not always listening to what everybody else says, because everything that glitter isn't gold. You have to rely on your own decisions and your own choices. And most importantly, you have to do what's best for you. And that's what this reading was about today for this week, is doing what is best for you. Because if you're not doing what's best for you, then what is the fun of life? Everybody does not know what's best for you. There's only one person that knows what's best for you, and that person is you. So now is the time for you to elevate. But in order to elevate, you're going to have to step out on faith and begin to believe in yourself. Let me go to the affirmation before I forget. See, I almost forgot. Running away from your problems is a race you'll never win. Running away from your problems is a race that you'll never win. And the energy that I'm feeling like that is about that is sometimes what you think is your problem is really not a problem. It's really who you are. Stop looking at yourself and considering yourself to be a problem. You're not the problem, but you would know that whenever you decide to go within yourself. I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose.